ॐ सहनौ भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति। ॐ नमो अनन्ताय नमः। श्री अनन्ताय नमः। सुन्दराय नमः। सुरवन्दिताय नमः। सुन्दराय नमः। सुरवन्दिताय नमः। माधवाय नमः। मधुसूदनाय नमः। माधवाय नमः। मधुसूदनाय नमः। कारणाय नमः। नारायणाय कारणाय नमः। नारायणाय Om Namo Namo Om Namo Narayanaaya. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Namo Narayanaaya. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Om Namo Narayanaaya. Om Narayanaaya. Yad Brahma Varmitra Rudrahantah Sumvanti Divya Sarva Devai Sangapadaktamo Kanishade Gayanti Yam Samaga Namavasthitapadgapena Manasa Tasyanti Yam Yoginah Yasyantam Navidusurasurajana Devaya Tasmai Namaha Devaya Tasmai Namaha. The feedback speaker is on the top. How is this audio now? Zoom. Is it good? This is option number 1. This is option number 2. Which is better?
Can you repeat again, please?
This is option number 2. This audio. Now I will
Two.
show you option number 1.
Two will be better.
This is option number 2. This is option number 1.
I think two will be better.
2 is better. Okay. 2 is better. This is one. Can this be put here? I think that is better. Hari Om, how is this now?
Much better.
So yesterday we were seeing the importance of our thoughts. determine everything in our life. So what are the laws yesterday we saw? As your thoughts, so will be the state of our mind. As our thoughts, purer the thoughts, greater the control of our mind. As our thoughts, so will be our personality. As our thoughts, so will be the world perceived by you. As our thoughts, so will be the world formed around us. As you sow, so shall you reap. That is more related to action. And the last one, identify with the thoughts and the thoughts multiply. Witness the thoughts and the thoughts die. So, these laws form the fundamentals for meditation. There is a famous saying which says, beware of your thoughts because they become your words. Beware of your words because they become your actions. Beware of your actions because they become your habits. Beware of your habits because they become your character. And beware of your character because they ultimately determine your destiny. So everything depends on what? Our thoughts. So there will be some way in which we can have control over our thoughts. Because if we can control our thoughts, everything comes in our control. So what should we do to control our thoughts? Meditation is the way. In meditation, what do? We go within. Why do we go within? Because thoughts are not outside, thoughts are inside. So where the thoughts are, there you must go. Paying attention to the thoughts. Going within. Now, for a beginner, it is always. Why is it difficult? It is difficult because we have always been going outside. So going inside is a new journey, a new road. So therefore, it is definitely going to be difficult. Going outside, we need no training because we have been doing this as plants, as insects, as animals, and throughout our past history, we have been going out for food, for security, for shelter. Going out is never a problem, but going in is always a problem because we have never done that before. So therefore, for the beginners, even if that person sits for 10, 15 minutes quietly without moving the body, it should be taken as success. Even to quietly sit is a great achievement. So in meditation, you must celebrate every little achievements. Right? Don't try to go for the highest in the beginning. Start slowly. You are able to sit upright, not moving the body. 15, 20 minutes. In the beginning, maybe 5, 10 minutes. with closed eyes. Closed eyes. So slowly, as you do this, slowly things inside start becoming clear. It is something like, from the hot sun, you enter into a dark room. What will you see? You will not see anything for some time. Because the eyes are adjusted to bright light of the sun. Suddenly, when you enter into some dark room, nothing is seen. But slowly, what happens? The eyes get adjusted to the inner light, and then slowly things starts becoming clear. The same thing happens here also. Every day when you start doing meditation, slowly, things starts becoming clearer about the inner world. The inner world, the inner world of thoughts. So what are the things which we learn slowly? First of all, you got to know that there are thoughts. Many people are not even aware that thoughts are there. And second thing, you painfully become aware that these thoughts are generally negative. They are impure in nature. So this mind is a dirty mind. We become painfully aware of it. And the third thing, I have no control over this mind. You see, first of all, there are thoughts. These thoughts are generally negative, and I have no control over these thoughts. These thoughts rule me. I am just a helpless victim, a slave. I am being tossed around here and there by these thoughts. In fact, these thoughts are wandering. I am not even aware. To such an extent, I wander along with thoughts. So all these things you come to know. First time you are aware that I am so imperfect inside. See, till we meditate, we think I am a perfect man in an imperfect world. So this fellow has to be corrected, that fellow has to be shouted at. This fellow need to change. I'm a perfect man in an imperfect world. And that's why all these parents, they bring their children as though children need to be educated. They leave them and go away. Just like you leave your car for servicing and go away. Right? Why? Somewhere I feel that problem is there, not here. Where the problem is, they need correction. They need education. But when you start meditating, a bitter truth is revealed to you. What is the truth? All imperfections are here. I am watching this world through this imperfect mind, and this imperfection is projected out there upon the screen of the world. That moment is a very auspicious moment. Why is it auspicious? Now I come to know I have to change. I have to correct myself. World is perfect. If there is somebody imperfect, it is me. I am the one who has to change. That auspicious moment the spiritual seeker in you is born. That's why it is called auspicious. Tell them, I'm always trying to change others and correct others. Life is wasted. In fact, lifetimes are wasted. Constantly trying to change others. But the moment I look at it, I don't know, oh, the hero is the villain there. There's a twist in the story. I consider myself as a hero, an embodiment of all virtues, but here am I, the Ravana of the story. So this Kala vision, everyone has to drink. Lord Shiva drank, not only Lord Shiva, everybody has to drink this. This poison, the bitter reality that I am the one who is imperfect, and therefore I am the one who has to change. In the mirror, I am seeing an imperfection. All my life, I have been trying to change the mirror. But then later on, I come to know, this world is a mirror. So the problem is not there. Problem is here. Once you realize this, you're serious about self-reformation, self-correction, self-correction. Right? So then you observe your mind. And slowly, so many secrets regarding the mind becomes revealed to us. And you will find that the more and more we practice this observing the mind, we are able to gain a depth. This paying attention also has got depth. The term is paying attention. How intensely are you paying attention? How deep is your penetration into your mind? Mind is nothing but thoughts, no doubt, but it has got layers of thoughts. There is a conscious mind which superficially you can see. And there is also a subconscious mind. The hidden thoughts, the subconscious thoughts, not very clearly seen, the superficial level. So as you start observing your mind, you slowly develop an ability to go deep into the depth. So yesterday we were saying, observe, detect, eliminate, substitute, strengthen. So as we observe this mind, this first law becomes clear to us. What is the first law? As your thoughts, so will be the state of your mind. There is a deep relation between the thoughts which I entertain and the state of the mind. Whenever the thoughts are negative, there is pain. Whenever the thoughts are positive, good, noble, there is peace. There is a relationship between the thoughts entertained and the state of the mind. Now, this is a great revelation. It's a great leap in evolution. For the first time, I become aware that my happiness is directly connected to my thoughts and not the outer environment. Generally, what is the equation we have? Conducive environment gives happiness, unconducive environment gives sorrow. This is the equation here. So therefore, lifetimes we are constantly working on creating a conducive environment, an environment which is favorable, keeping people whom I like, chasing away people whom I don't like, keeping things which I like, running away from things which I don't like. Constantly, I have been trying to correct the outer environment. But when I look into the mind, this first law becomes clear. What is it? My happiness is directly connected to my thoughts and not the external environment. It's a huge leap in the ladder of evolution. Again and again, when I meditate, this becomes very clear to me. My thoughts determine my joy. Once I'm convinced, again and again this happens. Once I'm convinced of this, by trial and error method, there are times when the environment is unconducive, but just because my thoughts are good, I am peaceful. So in an unconducive environment, I am peaceful. But there are also times when the environment is very conducive, but I am disturbed. So it is possible that I can be disturbed in a conducive environment. I can be peaceful in an unconducive environment. That means environment has no direct relation with my peace. And what is that directly connected to my peace? It is my thoughts. More and more, again and again, I experience this. Remember, a person who doesn't meditate will not know this. He will never know this. A person who meditates starts going deeper and deeper. This great truth is revealed to them. My happiness is directly connected to my thoughts. Once he becomes convinced, what will he do? Where will his attention be? Outer world or inner thoughts? Inner thoughts. Slowly, slowly, his insistence upon the orderliness of the outer world drops. Because now, outer world, its orderliness, its perfection is no more my botheration. My botheration is the perfection, the orderliness in the inner world. Because my happiness is directly connected to that. Then I start paying more and more attention to these thoughts. And now, when I start paying attention to these thoughts, another great truth is revealed. What is the truth? These thoughts have got something called intensity. These thoughts have something called momentum. And whenever the momentum is very strong, these thoughts force me to utter something, force me to do something. But this momentum doesn't build up suddenly. There is a gradual process in which this momentum is built. First, one thought, then two thoughts, 4, 16, 32, 8. So there is a slow build-up of any thought, generally the negative thoughts. That means what? If I can detect these thoughts at a very early stage, I can correct them easily. Are you able to follow what I'm saying? A negative thought. When I don't detect it, it starts multiplying, brooding, and slowly it becomes tremendously powerful, intense. And this strong negative emotion forces me to utter something. But there was a long time when these thoughts were building up. I was not aware. But by the time I was aware, it has already taken the form of words and actions. And it has already done the destruction. But if I can detect these negative thoughts at a very early stage, I am able to stop it. Because if the thought momentum is less, I am under control of the thoughts. But when it really gains momentum, I am helpless. So there are two stages where I am in control, where I am under control. So what happens is, as you start progressing in meditation, your ability to peep into the mental world, the depth of paying attention, it starts improving, it starts growing. You are able to deeply go into your mind, and because you are able to go deeply, the negative thoughts at a very early stage, you are able to detect. And now the law is earlier the detection, easier the correction. As they say, nip it in the bud. A stitch in time saves nine. You are able to put the stitch at the right time. Before the old clothes get torn, you put the stitch. Are you able to see the benefits? What happens if you are not able to put the stitch? ध्यायतो विषयान् पुंसः संगात् संगस्तेषूपजायते संगात् संजायते कामः कामात् क्रोधोऽभिजायते क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः सम्मोहात् स्मृतिविभ्रमः स्मृतिभ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशः बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. What is this called? Ladder of fall. It's called as ladder of fall. Dhyayate vishayan pumsa. Just mere thinking of a vishaya. There is sangha, a desire. Sangha sanjayate kamaha, intense craving. You see, it was happening, but I did not pay attention. One stray thought, it becomes a desire. That desire becomes a craving, and I badly want it. Kama, krodho vijayate, and somebody comes obstructing it, my object of desire, and I'm boiling in anger. Krodha bhavati sammoha. This anger completely deludes me. What is delusion? What is there, you don't see. What is not there, you see. Sammoha smriti vibhramaha. There is loss of memory. Smriti bhramshat buddhinashaha. There is a loss of ability to discriminate what is right. And such a person, intellect is completely paralyzed. He has forgotten everything whatever he studied and does something really terrible. Buddhinashat pranashyati. All this, negative happenings in the society, This is the ladder. A person who devoutly meditates. Yayatu Vishyan Putsa, there itself stitched in time. The moment that negative thought comes, you should become alert. Oh, the red light should blow. Warning signal. Alarm should ring. We are very good at putting alarms to our building. Just imagine. If there could be an alarm inside, the moment the negative thought should come, there should be some alarm. Somewhere I should be forewarned. Very beautiful thing. But unfortunately, such a thing is not there. But a meditator, a regular meditator, is consistently meditating without bothering whether he is successful in meditation or not. Just sitting silent for some time, every day, morning. Slowly he develops his ability to go deep within. And with this ability, so many dangers are, he escapes from so many dangers, so many calamities, because all dangers and calamities come from thoughts. How many people have lost their lives because they did not have control over the tongue? Control over the tongue comes control over the mind. One who has control over the mind is safe. He has enough time to choose the right words in right occasions. He has enough time. It is like, in cricket, let's assume that the ball is coming very slowly. So you have enough time where to hit this ball. When the ball comes fast, you have no time. But suppose the ball is coming very slowly, then you can see, okay, this area fielders are not there. I will strike it. There's so much of time. In the same way. And the thoughts are coming. Oh, this thought is going to bring calamity. No, this is not the right thought. What should be the right thought? Okay, scriptures say this is the right way of thinking in such and such situation. Substitute the negative with the positive. So once your thoughts are clear, words are perfect, actions are perfect. That's why meditation is a must. All problems in the society can be solved with meditation. Watching. Vipassana is a very good technique. I'm sure it must be. They just ask you to, first they don't ask you to observe your thoughts. They ask you to observe your breathing. Yes. Because that is something which everyone can do. Just watch. Bring the mind clear. And slowly, slowly what happens? The mind becomes sensitive. The mind becomes sharp. The mind comes in present. All these techniques have their own benefits. Compared to an extroverted mind, this mind which is in the present, paying attention to breathing, that mind is far better. And slowly, 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 you develop this ability to pay attention to your thoughts. Start with paying attention to your breath. Slowly you are able to pay attention to your thoughts. So very effective. So as you go deeper into your mind, another great truth is revealed. It's a treasure hunt. Every time, some or the other treasure will be on stumbling across. What is a great treasure? You come to know that this mind has got 3 modes. Another great leap in the path of evolution. Mind has three modes. Every time I sit for meditation, it is not seen. There are times when I go to sleep. Then you experience what is called as a tamasic mind. Then there are times when the mind is so agitated, restless, running around. You have direct experience of what is called as rajasic mind. Remember, failure in meditation also is success in meditation. Not able to meditate also is a success because you are experiencing an obstacle. It is no more a theoretical knowledge, it is a practical, experiential knowledge. Tamasic mind, how do you know? Fall asleep during meditation. That is an experience. Oh, today I fell asleep. It's a knowledge. I think it was Thomas Alva Edison. I think he did some 2,000 experiments to invent the bulb. 2,000 times he failed. Somebody asked, sir, you failed 2,000 times. Are you not dejected? And he said, now I know 2,000 ways how bulb cannot be invented. So it is never a failure. Every time I'm learning something. That should be the attitude. There are times when meditation is terrible. You go to sleep, all the mind is wandering, you're not at all able to. You don't know a lot of things about your likes and dislikes, your attachments, your weaknesses, your problems, your addictions. You learn a lot of things. Every sitting is a success. Right. So then, what mind has got three modes. In tamasic and rajasic state, I'm miserable. But there is this rare mood when I'm thoroughly enjoying meditation. When the mind is in sattva, there is an immense joy compared to when the mind is in rajas. Some experientially know it. So then what happens? There is a deep desire to have a sattvic mind. You see? In order to have a desire for a sattvic mind, you must go through the pains of rajasic and tamasic mind. It is necessary. This world is like that. It will make you value a thing by making you losing that thing. That's how this world is designed. You value food only when you go through the pangs of hunger. You value water only when you go through the suffering of thirst. You value peace only when you are tormented by war. War is also having a place in the society. Not everyone will value peace. The one who has been miserable because of peacelessness of war, such a person will crave for peace. Everything has its value. Lost and found things are special for us. Isn't it? When it is there with us, we have no value. When it is lost, it's like fish out of water. So the same way. A rajasic mind and a tamasic mind, they have a role. What is the role? It is this experience of rajasic and tamasic mind which makes us crave for a sattvic mind. And once I understand the importance of sattvic mind, I start finding out ways how I can make the mind permanently sattvic. Is there any technique by which I can make the mind sattvic? Most of the time, Because whenever the mind is in sattva, I am at my best. My efficiency is at my best. I am absolutely peaceful. I enjoy that state the most. So, what is the way in which I can maintain the sattvic state of the mind? Then I come to know it is possible when I cultivate noble virtues in life. Now I understand the value of noble virtues. Now I consciously cultivate such noble virtues. I consciously cultivate them. There are 6 major situations in life which everyone has to go through, which generally upsets the mind. What are the 6 stages? 6 situations. Number 1, when I do good to others. Number 2, when others do good to me. Number 3, when I harm others. Number 4, when others harm me. Number 5, when I am performing better than others. And number 6, when others are performing better than me. These are the 6 common situations which generally tosses the mind up and down. The first one, when I perform better than, when I do good to others, what disturbs my mind? My own ego, my superiority complex. I am doing because of me, others are benefiting. The ego comes up, superiority comes up, and that disturbs the mind. The next one is when others are doing good to me. The general attitude is ingratitude. When I harm others, the general attitude is justifying my wrongdoing. My ego will not admit the mistake. It will want to justify the mistake. So these are all the impurities of the mind which makes the mind rajasic and tamasic. When others harm me, the attitude of revenge. This takes away the peace. When I am performing better than others, there is again this ego, superiority. When others are performing better than me, what comes? Jealousy. A regular meditator comes to know that all these situations in life should be dealt carefully, intelligently, if I have to maintain the sattvic state of the mind. Now you understand the value of the sattvic mind. You understand the value. So he says, come what may. In order to maintain that sattvic state, I am ready to do anything. So the first situation, when I am doing good to others, what would be the right attitude? Jagata Ishati Yukta Sevanam Ashtamurti Deva Pujanam. Jagata Sevanam is converted into Deva Pujanam. Bhagavan, these abilities are yours. Therefore, may this good act of mind be a worship unto me. So what happens? He escapes from superiority complex. He escapes from the taint of ego. His sattvic state is maintained. When others do good to me, there is no ingratitude. I sincerely, consciously cultivate that attitude of gratitude. Because every time I am cultivating that attitude, mind is becoming sattvic. There is a joy I experience. It is a joy of sattva. I consciously cultivate it. I consciously thank others. I consciously bring in all the good things done by all people. Brahmayajna, Devayajna, Pitrayajna, Nrayajna, Bhutayajna, Panchamayajnas. It is nothing but gratitude. Brahmayajna, I express my gratitude towards my teachers from whom I have gained the knowledge. Devayajna, I express my gratitude to this Mother Nature because of which I am alive. Then Pitrayajna, I express my gratitude towards my ancestors, my parents, because of their sacrifice, I am whatever I express my gratitude. Nrayajna, I express my gratitude to everyone in the society because of which I am leading a comfortable life. Whatever, so many things have depended on others, I consciously express my gratitude. Then, Bodhayajna, I even express my gratitude to these animals and birds. They are also contributing to my happiness. So the whole life becomes a life filled with gratitude. See? So what is happening to the sattvic state of my mind? Remains. In fact, it becomes more and more intense. Not only it remains, sattva becomes very intense. Purity becomes intense. So when others do good to me, I cultivate gratitude. When I harm others, I never consciously harm others, but unconsciously also when I harm others. I am really available to seek from God forgiveness. I apologize for my mistake. I'm really sorry. Even unknowingly I have hurt you. And you will always find that the moment you seek forgiveness, there is something that happens in the mind becomes light. Every time you are justifying your mistake, that mind is becoming heavy. And every time you seek forgiveness, that mind immediately becomes light. There's a joy of forgiveness. There's a joy of repentance. And these are all the joys of egolessness. There's a joy. I consciously cultivate it. When others harm me, there is a pain of revenge. There is a pain of hatredness. But the moment I forgive that person, by paying attention to the helplessness of that person. Whenever a person is full of anger, he is helpless. So when you start paying attention to that helplessness of that person, ignorance of that person, because of which he is doing all this, you are able to forgive. And the moment you are able to forgive, then while performing also in the society, you cannot be always number one. There will be people who are better than you. Generally, we are bothered by this jealousy, not knowing how to handle this. But this devotee has no problem. He says all these abilities belong to Bhagavan alone. Yat yat vibhudimat sarvam srimad ujidameva tat tat eva avagachatvam mama tejomsha sambhava. Whatever glory, whatever splendor, whatever greatness you see in this world, Bhagavan says, no, that it is mine. All credit should be given to me. My amsha, a small fraction of my glory is seen in those entities. So now, when somebody is singing well, somebody is dancing well, or excellent in their profession, I don't compare myself with them. I see Bhagavan's glory in them. My Bhagavan's glory is in them. See? And when I am performing well, I don't say it is my ability, I say it is. So just imagine such a mind will be rich in sattva. Rajas and tamas completely gone. And who is enjoying this sattvic state? I enjoy. How did I understand the value of this sattvic state of mind? Meditation. I start experiencing greater and greater joy in that mind. The mind becomes very, very sattvic, pure. And such a pure mind starts exhibiting tremendous abilities. What are the 6 great abilities of such a pure mind? Shamadi Shakka Sampatti. Shama, Dama, Uparama, Tidiksha, Shraddha, and Samadhi. Shama, quietening ability. Dama, controlling ability, ability to control the sense organs. Uparama, withdrawing ability, ability to withdraw from the world effortlessly. Titiksha, enduring ability, enduring all pains and sufferings of life. Shraddha, trusting ability, ability to trust the scriptures, the noble ones in the society, the right teachings, the ability to trust Shraddha and Samadhana, ability to focus, concentrate. So such a pure mind starts developing all these abilities, and such a capable mind is able to fix its mind, fix itself upon the Supreme Lord easily. When the person meditates, such a pure heart, what does he find? He finds the Lord seated in one's own heart. Whatever meditation techniques we have discussed, those meditations are very easy for such a pure mind. Paying attention to consciousness is very easy. Why? In a pure mind, things become very clear. In a pure mind, you clearly see consciousness witnessing and the thoughts being witnessed. There are 2 entities, consciousness and thoughts. Consciousness is the Lord, thoughts are nothing but the world. What are you supposed to do in the seat of meditation? Shift your attention to consciousness. Then the 7th law comes into play. Identify with the thoughts, and the thoughts multiply. Witness the thoughts, and the thoughts die. Manasam tu kim margane krite naiva manasam marga arjava. Marga arjava, straightforward. If you can do this, you need not do anything. Can you witness your mind? And the proof of perfect witnessing is the mind becomes absent. Mind becomes quiet. And what happens when the mind becomes quiet? The world disappears. The world is nothing but thoughts. The mind becomes absolutely quiet. That quietude of mind is because of contentment, because of fulfillment. That mind becomes absorbed in the self, Ananda Swarupa self, which we call as Samadhi. Samadhi is called Samadhi. The mind becomes Samadhi. Ignorance is. So, this is how the meditation proceeds. So, should we meditate or not? Swalpamapyasya dharmasya prayate mahadovaya. Little you do, that much benefit will come. There are different milestones of benefits, success, but every stage you have improved upon yourself. Your life will be more perfect. Words, the deeds, the way you carry, everything gets improved. There's a better performance for you. So, Because time is up now. What is the ultimate attainment of meditation? You come to know that Bhagavan is not somewhere outside. He's right there in my heart as the very I. There, this repeated birth death journey ends. So that's why Puja says, meditation is that one thing which makes you a superman, an ordinary man to superman. One thing is meditation. Oh, okay. बिना ये ज्ञान कहाँ रे मन, गुरु बिना ये ज्ञान कहाँ रे मन, गुरु बिना ये ज्ञान बिना ये अधूरा। हरि चरण कमल कैसे पाऊं, बिना ये ज्ञान कहाँ रे मन, बिना ये काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह मिल, अहंकार है जीव का दुश्मन, काम क्रोध मद लोभ मोह मिल, अहंकार है जीव का दुश्मन, भक्ति विनय से सेवा भाव से, भक्ति विनय से सेवा भाव से, जानो ये गुरु महिमा प्रेम, पहचानो ये गुरु महिमा प्रेम, पहचानो ये ज्ञान बिना ये अधूरा। हरि चरण कमल कैसे पाऊं, बिना ये ज्ञान का, गुरु बिना ये ज्ञान का। ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मामृतं गमय। ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। हरि ओम। श्री गुरुभ्यो